Hello everybody, today we have a practice all about focusing on our knee mobility and strength. So we're trying to keep healthy knees here, and today we're going to be working through some low impact flexibility and strength training postures. And we're going to be focusing on these muscles in and around our knees, including our feet, our hamstrings, and our quads. If you have had a knee injury before, I really want you to be mindful of that and not push yourself anywhere past your limits where they are today. So I don't want anybody feeling any pinching or any pain in any of these postures that we're going to do today. If you would like, you can go ahead and grab a pillow or a blanket to support you here on the mat, but we don't need it today. If you don't have it, don't worry. All right, so let's get started just seated here on the mat. I want you to close your eyes, bringing your hands to your knees, just settling in here, quieting the mind a bit, observing your breath here, just noticing how you feel. Congratulations on making it to your mat for this practice. Let's go ahead and take a few moments just to relax our breath. So elongating the inhales and elongating those exhales. And we'll meet ourselves where we are today. No judgment. Let's go ahead and take one more big cycle of breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly bat the eyes open. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started in a forward fold position here on the mat. So we're going to be seated into both sit bones here, and I want you to flex your toes. So this might already be hard for you here. We're going to use our hands on the mat as a support, straightening out our back, looking forward, and we're going to flex and point. Flex and point. Just moving through those ankles. Engage those quads. Waking up those hamstrings here. Trying to keep a flat back position. Moving through this motion. Feeling yourself supported here on the mat. We'll take 2 more cycles here. Pointing and flexing. When you're ready, we'll start taking circles with these ankles. So changing the movement here. Breathing as we move these circles one way and then the other. So switching your circles. Maybe they get bigger as you go along. Awesome. Just observing what happens in your legs here. Activating those quads if you can. When you're ready, we're going to come to lie on our back. So let's come to our back here. I want you to let your left leg fall out to the mat, and we're going to bend our knee to lift that right leg to our body. Let's go ahead and start with our fingers interlaced behind our thighs. Let's feel that full lower back supported on the mat. And we're going to squeeze that thigh into our chest. When you're ready, you could go ahead and lift that leg up above you. Flex those toes. Maybe we can pull that leg a little bit closer to your chest. looking up above you, breathing here. Let's start to play with that range of motion in our knee. So maybe we bend our knee, and then we straighten out our leg. Just going to your limits here. So don't try to push yourself any further. Noticing where you are today. And with practice, with time, maybe you'll be able to bend and straighten your leg just a little bit more. Let's take one more cycle here wherever you are. Coming to straighten that leg one last time and bend into your knee one last time. We're going to switch legs. So we'll straighten out that right leg down to the ground, bringing that left knee up towards us, interlacing our hands behind our left leg. So we're bent into our knee, and we're going to inhale to straighten that leg up high. Flex those toes. Breathing here. When you're ready, we'll start with our motions, our movement here. Bending into that knee and straightening that knee back up, or that leg back up. So we're here, bending and straightening that leg. If your leg doesn't straighten all the way, don't worry. We're just going as far as we can, noticing how I feel without any pain or pinching. Let's go through one more cycle here. And we'll raise our leg one more time before bending. We're going to drop that left foot down, bring that right foot up, coming to bring our knees to face the sky. We're going to set up for a bridge pose. So I want your fingertips to touch your heels. Your legs are in line with your hips. From here, my full back is supported on the mat. When I'm ready, I'm going to press into my hands. Inhale to lift those hips up. We could keep everything in line, pushing into those feet, breathing here. Let's go ahead and lower down slowly. Maybe we hug those knees into the chest, rocking one way, rocking the other. Let's go ahead and set up once again for bridge pose. So my fingertips are coming to touch my heels, my legs are in line with my hips, and my feet are placed firmly onto the mat here. Let's go ahead and push into our hands. Inhale to come up. Lift those hips towards the sky. Breathing here, pushing into those feet. Noticing how you feel. We're going to exhale to drop everything back, down. Coming to bring those knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a big hug. Before we make our way to standing, coming to stand at the front of the mat, making your way there however you can, and coming to our mountain pose here at the front of the mat. I'm going to turn to face you just so you can see me, but we're going to keep our legs hip width distance apart, or we can go ahead and bring them together. We're going to press those feet into the mat, spreading those toes as wide as you can. Let's engage those thighs to lift those knees up, straightening our back, bringing our hands to our side. So a strong mountain pose. Let's engage those thighs even more. Feeling strong here. Good. So we're all at the front of our mat in mountain pose, and we're going to take a little flow. So on your inhale, you're going to raise those arms up above you. Exhale, we're going to drop our chest to our thighs, bending our knees as generously as we need to. Let's go ahead and place those hands onto the ground, and I'm going to step my left foot back. So I'm here in this high lunge position. I'm going to inhale to come up. What I want to focus on is I want to keep my knee in line with my heel. So those arms come up, keeping that knee on top of your ankle. Looking forward here, breathing here. This might be really tough for you. You can always drop down to a low lunge, finding a posture that works for you. We'll stay here for one more breath before we open up those hips to the side, bringing our arms to our side. Warrior 2 or warrior 2. Looking forward, keeping that knee on top of that ankle. Engaging the abs, pressing back into that back leg. Looking forward here. Breathing here. Good. We're going to straighten that front leg. Let's walk that back foot in a little, finding the setup for triangle pose. So my heel wants to be in line with the arch of my back foot, pressing firmly into both feet. My front leg is straightened, and my arms are out by my side. Tuck those hips under. Breathing here. We're going to come forward, dropping our front hand down, and our left arm comes up. So I don't want you resting on your knee. So either putting your hand on your thigh, on your calf if you need support, or coming to bring your arm in front of your leg, using your abs to support you. Looking up to the sky if you can. Breathing here. Noticing how you feel. Let's inhale. Come back up. We're going to switch to the opposite side. So I want you to bring that right foot in and that left foot out. Taking triangle on the opposite side. So my left leg is straight here. I'm going to hinge at the hips to come forward, dropping my left arm down and my right hand up. Pushing into the both feet. Breathing here. And we're going to inhale to come back up. We're going to find our warrior 2. So bending into this front foot, separating our legs as much as we need to, and finding a position where our knee is on top of our ankle, supporting us here. Looking forward. Breathing here. We're going to pivot on that back foot, coming forward, high lunge or low lunge, your choice. Breathing here, we're strong. Keeping that knee on top of that ankle. We're going to drop our hands down. Let's come back just into a little vinyasa. So taking a plank, dropping down to the belly, straightening out those legs, pushing into those arms, inhaling to come up, opening your chest here. Exhale, we drop that forehead to the mat. We're going to tuck those toes under, and we're going to inhale to come up and back to downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and pedal out the feet here. Pushing evenly into both hands, both feet. Walking out our dog. Observing how you feel. When you're ready, we'll look forward. Walking those feet in between those hands. Finding your forward fold, bending your knees as generously as you need to. And we're going to inhale to come up to chair pose. So those hips come back and those arms come up. We're putting all the weight into our heels here. Breathing. You can have your feet hip-width distance apart or together. Before we inhale all the way up, finding that strong mountain. So that strong mountain we talked about. Our feet are pushing into the mat. Our thighs are engaged and our hands are by our side. Let's go ahead and close our eyes here. Just noticing how we feel. Maybe we bring one hand to our heart, one hand to our stomach. Really awesome work. Good job today, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. Awesome job today. If you found that helpful and you found these postures useful, go ahead and replay the video, doing it again, observing how you feel, and maybe every day for a week, coming back and just seeing if your range of motion or if your strength improves at all. Awesome work today. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.